Welcome back to my channel. My name is Andy. I hope you're doing really well wherever or whenever in the world that you are. I am sorry about the lighting. If it looks off, it's because it is such a gray and snowy day. I originally didn't have my little ring light out and it was so dark and gloomy. I said, okay. So I brought up the ring light. I'm sorry if you can see the glare, trying to just illuminate things as best I can. And anyways, I'm just rambling at this point. Hello, welcome to the video. We are coming back to my series about series? What did I call that? My series? I've already forgotten, but I did episode 1 at some point last year, all about the 2024 series that I DNF'd. I'm sure that in 2025, I'll come back and do like a part 2, because inevitably, I'm sure I will DNF more series as 2025 progresses. I haven't DNF'd any quite yet though, not yet. Today we're doing episode 2, which is part of my series that I have started. I decided to split this started category up into 2 videos because I'm currently in the middle of 42 series, which is overwhelming to say the least. So at least breaking up into 2 feels more organized, more manageable. I don't know. I'm just trying to like wrap my head around my series situation. And so that's where we're at. Today, we're going to talk about the 10 series that I am all caught up on. I think I'm going to break these up by genre. So without further ado, let's jump in. We're going to start with contemporary romance. The one series that I'm fully caught up on, I've read all the books that have been published, is the Skyland series by Kennedy Ryan. This is like a 3-book companion novel series. The first book is Before I Let Go. The second one is This Could Be Us. And the third one, called Can't Get Enough, releases May 13th, 2025. And I can't wait for that. But I'm all caught up. Hooray. Into historical romance, I'm all caught up on 2 historical romance series. The first one is Her Majesty's Rebels by Kate Bateman. Kate Bateman, I think I discovered either in 2023 or 2022. She is one of my favorite historical romance authors. I automatically read like everything that she publishes. I'm a big fan. But anyways, in this series, this is also like a 3-part companion series about this group of friends who are running a detective agency of some kind. So the first one is called Second Duke's the Charm. The next one is How to Fall for a Scoundrel. And then Road Trip with a Rogue comes out in July of 2025. So I'm all caught up. I can't wait for the new release in that series. It's like really light, easy breezy fun, very low stakes. It's like a fun balance of a blossoming romance and a mystery. The second historical romance series that I'm in the middle of is the Girl Meets Duke series by Tessa Dare. This is a quartet. I've read the first 3 books. The 4th book, called The Bride Bet, there were some rumors, I think that it was like gonna be published in 2024, 2025, but then Tessa Dare shared that due to some health reasons, that's not true, and there is no release date for The Bride Bet, the 4th and final book. I'm sending her all the very best. I love this series, but also like her health and well-being is more important than finishing this book. It makes me sad, but I hope she's okay. On to fantasy romance. This is my biggest chunk of series that I'm all caught up in. The first being The Bridge Kingdom by Danielle L. Jensen. This is a series of duets, so there's 3 duets in this series. The 5th book was published last year, and I think the sequel of that duet is, I think, coming out. You know what? I'm not sure, because the 6th book doesn't have a title or a release date, but Goodreads vaguely says 2025. So who knows? Another series that I am all caught up on is ACOTAR by Sarah J. Maas. I've read all the books that have been published, including that one novella. I don't think anything has been, I don't think she's released any information about the next book. I still don't even know if we know for sure what couple the next book is gonna cover, so TBD, we'll know when we know. I'm also fully caught up on the Empyrean series by Rebecca Yarros. Of course, Onyx Storm comes out in just a couple of days. Very, very exciting. I'm currently doing a reread of Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, maybe? I really didn't need to, but I kind of was in the mood. And I find that when I reread series, I tend to enjoy the new releases more than if I just watch a recap video or just go in kind of blind. I really liked Fourth Ring. I thought it was so much fun. I felt okay about Iron Flame. Like, I didn't love it as much. So I want to set myself up for success with Onyx Storm. And so hence my reread. That comes out January 21st. So right around the corner. Very excited. I've mentioned this series a gazillion times on my channel. So if you're not new, sorry for feeling like a broken record. If you are new, hello. I'm all caught up on the Mages of the Wheel series by J.D. Evans. I know that the author's currently in the middle of the next, I think the next book is the sixth book? Okay, there's planned to be 6 books. J.D. Evans is currently writing the 5th book called Bird and Blade. No release date, which is totally fine. I'll just keep rereading all the other books that are out. I'm so obsessed. I'm also all caught up in the Crimson Moth series by Kristen Ciccarelli. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It's just a duology. The Heartless Hunter is the first book, and oh my gosh, what's the next one called? The Rebel Witch. That comes out soon, I think sometime in the middle of February. So that'll be an easy one to eventually mark as complete. I'm all caught up on the Mortal Fate series by Jay Bree. I think it's planned to be a sort of big series of 5 short stories and 3 like full-length installments. And so I read all that's been published, which is the 2 novellas and then the 2 full-length installments. I didn't love the second book. If you watched my worst books of 2024, that second book is on that list. So I don't know if I'll continue on, but I think I will. I guess time will tell. There's no official information on the 3rd book, so whenever it comes out, that's when I'll really decide. I'll have to do some deep internal thinking about if I continue on. The last fantasy romance series I'm all caught up on is The Kindred's Curse by Penn Cole. The release date for the 4th and final book is TBD. I think it's like Burn of the Everflame. I, for some reason, thought that this book had already come out. I don't know why I thought that, but I thought that it had, but I don't think that it has. And I'm obviously going to want to wait for the audiobook. And maybe when it comes out, I'll do a reread because I really like this series, but it hasn't stuck with me now that some time has passed. So I may need to do a reread. There are 2 like other genres or like groups of series that I'm all caught up on. The first one is Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. This is going to be 10 books and I've read 9 out of the 10. The most recent book, Go Tell the Bees That I'm Gone, was released in 2021 and I finally read it last year. So yeah, I'm all caught up. There's going to be one more book, one more season of the show. I love this world. I love this series so much. And then the last series that I'm all caught up on is the Veronica Speedwell Mystery Series by Deanna Raybourn. I think that there's going to be one more installment, and the 10th book in this series is going to be released, I think sometime after, what's her new series called? Kills Well with Others. The first book in that series is The Killers of a Certain Age. I haven't read that yet, but I have a feeling I will eventually pick it up because I really like her writing. So I'm sure that the next Veronica Speedwell book will come out sometime after that, so sometime probably way after spring 2025 at least. And that's it. Those are the 10 series that I am caught up on. I have read everything that's been published, or at least everything that's like important to me. I'm sure some of these series probably have novellas that I may or may not have read, but I actually think I've probably read all the relevant novellas too. I'm working my way through some of the Outlander novellas, but I think I only have one left. So I'm considering it caught up because I've read all the main installments. Here I am already like talking myself out of it. Let me know any series that you've caught up recently, any favorites or any total flops, ones that you're thinking of DNFing. I love hearing about what series people are in the middle of because it's so funny. I think there are so many people who are like binge readers of series where they pick up the first book and then immediately like finish the series. I'm like that sometimes, but I have a horrible tendency of having like real like crazy inattention with series where I'll pick up a first book and I'll like it, but then I see a new shiny book that I want to read and I get really distracted. And so that's why I have found myself in this place of being in the middle of 42 series. It's crazy. So that's it for me today. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You're welcome to leave a little book stack emoji down at the bottom just to let me know you made it this far. I really appreciate it. Feel free to like, subscribe, do all the things. And yeah, keep an eye out for episode 3 that will be coming out eventually. And I'm going to talk more about all the series that I'm in progress, but they're the ones that I am not caught up on. So I'm like, they've been started, but I'm in progress because I still have a lot of reading to do of books that have already been published. So keep an eye out for that. Maybe it'll come out, probably not in February, probably in March. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Bye.